Well, we woke up this morning to another chapter of Ryzhy's story, and it seems the last one for season 1. Yep, that's right. It seems like we're getting seasons of Ryzhy's story, not just this one iteration of it. So this last episode is chapter 5, and it does a couple of things. First, it teases all sorts of stuff from new gear, maps, bosses, as well as marking the end of the Scavs on Labs event that we currently had going on all week. So as of this morning, you are no longer able to scav on Labs, so keep that in mind. It was fun while it lasted. Man, what a crazy event with some crazy interactions. But welcome back to the channel, everybody. Quick little intro there. We're going to cover everything that has to do with Chapter 5 and what I think it means going forward. Now, again, Chapter 5 has a bunch of teases in it. So going forward, I want to warn you, this is going to be just full of spoilers, essentially, because I'm going to talk about it. So if you haven't watched it, go watch it. It's worth watching. It's a good story. It's a quick watch. It's all of about 4.5 minutes, I think. So just go check it out. Done watching it? Good. All right. So first things first, I want to talk about is what it ends with, the actual Chapter 5 video. And like any good Marvel flick, it's got a post-credit scene. This one is Ryzhy getting yarded out of a trunk of a car and being welcomed to Arena. So poor Ryzhy's going to have to go fight in Arena, it looks like, or be part of that somehow. But that means that I believe we're going to get Arena soon. Now, Nikita had mentioned that Arena is going to come as part of ETS, which is the testing server that gets turned on once in a while to test certain mechanics. And I don't know if that means everybody who's part of the ETS is going to get it, if it's going to be some kind of invite process, or what kind of NDA stuff is going to be applied to it. We don't know any of that yet. You know, does this mean streamers are going to be able to show it off or not? You know, or YouTubers going to be able to make content about it while it's on the ETS? Right now, that's a huge no-no. You can't do anything. You can't mention anything on the ETS if you're part of the ETS and not get kicked out, basically. But BSG has added Arena to the Twitch directory, so we'll see. Not hard to say at this point. Now, the next thing that really caught my eye was the riot shield. This is Gluhar's boys taking stuff out of labs and loading it into a truck. They very, very prominently featured this riot shield, and we've seen it in the past. There have been renders done of this for the game, so it's coming. And if my memory serves correctly, Nikita basically hinted that it was only going to be for AI. It wasn't going to be a player thing yet. They weren't going to be able to use it, at least for now. So I'm guessing it's going to be for a boss or a boss guard that's going to be using it. Maybe it's going to be added to Gluhar's arsenal of stuff since it was his guys taking it from labs. It's hard to say. But me personally, I can't wait to see it. I think it'll be added a very interesting dynamic to fighting bosses rather than just the kind of system that we have now. Now, next up, speaking of bosses, I believe we got confirmation that Lightkeeper is going to be in the next update because Gluhar says he heard Zrachi, I know I'm not saying this right, Zrachi, I give up. Anyways, Gluhar said Zrachi, the Antler Man, the new Scav sniper boss, is back at Lighthouse, and Ryzhy agrees and says if he's there, that means Lightkeeper is there. So fingers crossed, this means that in the next update, we're not just going to be getting the sniper boss, Zrachi. We are going to be getting Lightkeeper and all of his fancy new mechanics, his in-game trading, all of that stuff. So I'm kind of super stoked. That was kind of the confirmation that I've been waiting to see somewhere in some video that he was going to be around. So maybe I'm just being optimistic and hopeful, and he's not actually there, but hopefully he is. As of now, though, at least making this video, there is no new event. Just some tweets from Nikita further teasing wipe, you know, asking how many wipes you've survived, things like that. It still remains to be seen when wipe's going to happen. So it could be imminent with little lead up. This could be like the one that happened about 2 years ago. We got like 18 hours notice. It was on Christmas Eve too. And there was a wipe, and there was just that 18 hours of quick events and no big deal. That could happen again here any day now. Or it could be weeks. We could not have wipe until after Christmas, our Christmas, maybe after our Christmas, before Russian Christmas. The Russian Orthodox Christmas is different than us in the West. So it's kind of hard to see. Nikita is never one to pass up trolling the community and loves surprising us. And I think that's what he's up to right now. We might get I hope we get some lead up to wipe events. Players seem to enjoy them a lot. Gives new players a chance to experience some parts of the game they can't because they can't level up or they weren't able to level up. Fingers crossed that we get some pre-wipe events leading up to a wipe. Now, before we wrap it up, I just want to mention that we released our newest album to my collection on Spotify. So Clarity is our 9th album. It adds 20 songs. They're super chill. They're great background music to listen to. We've been listening on stream the last day or two, and this puts up our total of 160 songs. And you can listen to them all on Spotify free. So go over there, give them a listen, let me know what you think. And remember, if you are a content creator, this music is available for you to use, free of any fears of DMCA takedowns, copyright strikes, any of that kind of stuff. We're not the big record labels. We created this for content creators to use. All that we ask is that you attribute us so people know where to find the music as well. But with that, we'll close it up, wrap it up, finish it, however you want to call it. Appreciate you guys watching. We'll see you in Tarkov.